Students of class 12th English literature, today our topic is The Secret of Health, Success and Power, that is written by James Allen. In this lecture 2 English version lecture, students, we will study paragraph number 5, that is the last part of The Secret of Health. The Secret of Health is the first part of the whole essay written in this chapter number 3. Let's begin this paragraph number 5. Students, as I have already instructed in so many lectures, that when I start any new paragraph, I give a title to that paragraph, and I have given the title Complaint and Truth. Means what people thinks and what is the reality, whether they think right or wrong. Let's understand in this paragraph number 5. Many people complain. This is the contents that is written by the writer, and the writer says the opinion of the people. Many people complain that they have broken down through overwork. Means sometimes you come to know the complaint of the people, that they say they are tired, they are broken because of overwork. It means extra work, more work is making them tired. But it is not true according to the writer. Is this right complaint? You think you are given extra work and you will get tired, it will ruin your health. This is the fact. This is spoken by all the people according to the writer. But let's see what reality is there. In the majority of such cases, what type of cases? In such cases means when people complain. That broken down means their tiredness and their loss of health is more frequently the result of foolishly wasted energy. Means the writer says in such cases means when people complain that they have broken down because of overwork, they break down only because of their style of using energy. They use their energy foolishly or uselessly. It means they are not getting tired because of overwork, but they are getting tired only because of wasting their energy in a wrong way. If the writer says, if you would secure health, you must learn to work without friction. This is the instruction of the writer. This is the note of the writer, that if we want to live a healthy life, we must learn how to live our life with health, and what we are going to give up and what should we opt. I mean to say, we should learn what is to do and what is not to do. And the writer says, to become anxious or excited, or to worry over needless details. I mean to say, anxiety, excitement and worry, these are the friction in our software, in our mind, in our thinking process. Over needless details means if we continue thinking negative thoughts, it will create problem in our work and it will destroy our energy. And if we do this means is to invite breakdown. Breakdown means failure in work. The writer says anxiety, excitement, worry, anger, jealousy, there are so many other points. If you keep in your mind all this, then definitely you will lose your energy in this will be called the friction of our thinking process of our mind, and our brain will get tired and will not get a right success. According to the writer, we should not do this. Work, whether of brain or body, is beneficial and health giving. According to the writer, work is of two types, related to body and related to mind. According to the writer, work may be of these two types, but always work is health giving, work is health providing, work never destroys health. And the man who can work with a steady and calm persistency. Now the writer says a person who work with a peaceful mind, who work continuously, freed from all anxiety and worry, and he keeps his anxiety and worry away, and with his mind utterly oblivious to all. Utterly oblivious means, and he doesn't keep anything in his mind related to negative things, but the work he has in hand, but he had a focus on the work whatever he is doing. Such type of man will not only accomplish, means I will read this paragraph not in the sequence of words. I will go through with selected parts of sentence, like will not accomplish health and far more, means such man who is working without anxiety and worry, with free mind, without paying attention to negative activities, and he gives full attention to the work which he has in his hand. He will not only accomplish far more than the man, means here the writer is comparing two men who is full of anxiety and who is free from anxiety. It means the man who is free from anxiety will achieve more than the man who is with anxiety, and not only he will achieve this, but also he will retain his health. It means that man who is free from all anxiety, worry, jealousy, greed, he will not only get success in his work, but also he will retain his health. This sentence is very complicated and difficult. That's why I am making you understand. I am trying to make it easy. That man who is free from anxiety will accomplish far more than the man who is always hurried and anxious, means the man who is always hurried and anxious is not able to achieve all this. And the other means the man who is hurried and anxious quickly forfeits, means loses the opportunity of success and health. But this man not only accomplishes work, but also he retains his health and gets a boon, means boon, a blessings of God to be successful. But the other is the person who is always hurried and worried quickly forfeits, means the person who is always anxious and worried over needless details loses his opportunity, loses his health, and loses his success. Students, I would like to give the sense of these lines again. The person who is free from anxiety, who is free from worry, and who has his mind utterly oblivious, means fully attentive to the work. He pays attention only to his work, whatever he has in his hand, will accomplish not only success, not only health, but also it is a boon for him. But on the other hand, the person who is always hurried and anxious quickly forfeits means quickly loses all these opportunities. The opportunities are of health, success, and boon of God. Students, there are so many questions I have seen in board examination, so you please prepare this paragraph well. I hope you have understood this paragraph very well, and for the next part of this chapter and other paragraphs, please keep on watching oracy classes of English. Students, please subscribe the channel so that you may have an easy approach to the next part of the chapter, and share and like my channel oracy classes of English language. Thanks.